Hello, my trumpet playing friends. I'm down here on the floor, my little desk, working on this trumpet foundations course. I've been talking about making this beginning trumpet course for like, I don't know, 100 years, and I'm finally doing it. Um, and I started a few weeks ago and I did some scratch videos when I was feeling like really hyper, and I decided to get rid of those videos. So, and make some more today in a more cool and calm manner. But anyways, this one's pretty funny, but it has good advice about how we use the air. So, without further ado, here is how to use the air while playing the trumpet using Richard Shubrick's quote, "Don't blow before you know." Enjoy. All right, welcome back. In the last video, I said we were going to talk about the playing embouchure in this video. However, we are not. I was wrong, and I jumped the gun on that. We're first going to talk about the breath and how we use our air for trumpet playing, because this is super important, and this is one of the major misconceptions that people have about playing the trumpet, and it really screws them up big time. And if you get in the habit of doing this the wrong way, it's sort of like screws up your mind to try and fix it later on down the road, okay? So, let's talk about how to play bad. How to play the trumpet badly. I'll tell you how to play the trumpet badly, and that is by blowing too hard, okay? We do not blow to play the trumpet. The trumpet is loud, all right? So when people hear the trumpet, they think, dang, daggum, that guy or gal sure is blowing that trumpet pretty hard. But the thing is, we don't actually blow the horn. The air just more or less is released while we play, kind of like this. Take a breath. That's basically how it works. The other thing is that you have to understand that it does not take more air, and it does not take blowing harder air to play higher, okay? So I'm going to play real soft. I'm not going to try to get a good tone here or anything, but I just want to show you this real quick. Okay? I'm not doing anything with the air. To go, that's 2 octaves, low C to high C. It sounds like tubby and weird and soft and squirrely, but whatever. That's just a demonstration of how that's a 2 octave, low C to high C above the staff, and I'm not blowing any harder to get the higher note. It's because it doesn't have anything to do with that. As long as the air pressure is good and compressed and consistent and blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm not a scientist. I don't know how this stuff works on a molecular level. I don't even really know the physics of it. But what I do know is how it feels to play this thing, and you don't need to blow any harder to play high. Okay? So, that being said, I'm going to give you a quick little warm-up here. This is how I like to warm up my air. It kind of goes back to the whole posture thing. We're floating from the crown of the head, the shoulders are down, and then you're going to want to take an open throat breath, and all I mean by that is don't overthink this, okay? Just imagine the throat's open like that. You can kind of put your fingers here and get a good feeling for it, and then that's it. I'm just taking in air. The throat is open. That's all you got to do, okay? That's all there is to it. I promise. I promise. It'll take some practicing for it to kind of like sync up with your playing, but in terms of the inhalation, that's all you got to do. You can think Darth Vader. You can put your finger like this. I don't know why that works, but it does. Or you can kind of like stick a finger between your teeth. 2 fingers is good. That'll keep you nice and open. Open throat inhalation, okay? And I like to check in on this before I play anything at all. And it's a great way to warm up. Sometimes I feel like I can play it right afterwards. And all you do is you take in an open throat inhalation, full breath. You know, you can think about filling from bottom to top if that helps you. You can think about everything going at the same time. Don't overthink it. Open throat, fill up, and then I'm going to hold the breath at the top for like 2 to 3 seconds with an open throat. So I'm not going to close the throat. I'm going to hold it at the top open. And I'm going to let the muscles up here, just doing that as a stretch. I'm going to let the muscles in the upper part of the rib cage, and I'm going to feel it here in the neck and the clavicle and all this stuff. You might feel it in your back. Totally fine. So you're just going to fill the whole way up, hold it at the top for 2 to 3 seconds, let everything stretch, but stay with the posture. and that's it. Like, for example, I was feeling that here. I'm feeling it here on the top portion of the chest. I feel a little bit in the back, but it's good. I like it. It feels really nice. And after you do that, you're going to find that your breathing just feels easier because the muscles are a little bit warmed up and more flexible for the inhalation. Okay? So that's how you breathe. That's pretty much, I think, all you need to know for that. You don't need to blow any harder to play high. All it takes is a nice open throat inhalation, and just like all this other stuff, like the posture, and like the way that we hold our horn, and like the way that we set the embouchure, which we actually will talk about here in the next lesson. And if you just do it like that every single time, and you play very easy, progressive exercises, this stuff is going to get drilled so deep far into the back of your mind that you won't be able to play any other way, and your consistency from day to day is going to go through the roof. Your enjoyment in playing is going to go through the roof. You're going to be having fun. You're going to be sounding good. It's going to be a good time, okay? So that's it here for the breathing lesson, and I will catch you in the next one for the embouchure. Talk to you soon.